Hi everybody, my name is Alyssa Newman and welcome to my speech about pit bulls. Let me make sure this is still recording because I've tried this 3 times. Okay, sweet. So, in this speech, the speech is about why pit bulls aren't actually as vicious as people believe. For many years, people have described pit bull breeds to be dangerous and vicious animals. This is simply not the case. While it is true that pit bull breeds were created with the purpose of being fighting dogs, this was many decades, even centuries ago. And yes, some evil people do still use them for fighting, but they aren't as well suited for that anymore. So, here I will explain what a pit bull dog really is, how they aren't as aggressive as certain other breeds, and why they would actually make very good family pets. So my first main point, what is a pit bull? A pit bull dog is actually any dog that fits into the standard of pit bull, which is very misleading. Most dogs that are classified as pit bulls are actually one of 4 different types of breeds. There's the American Staffordshire Terrier, which is the largest of the 4, weighing up to 90 pounds. Then there is the slightly smaller yet nearly identical American Pit Bull Terrier. These 2 dogs are nearly identical but bred for different things. For example, the Pit Bull Terrier is better at agility training than the Staffy, also known as the Amstaff. Then there's the Staffordshire Bull Terrier, which is much smaller than its 2 cousins, weighing generally less than 40 pounds. Actually, the Staffordshire Bull Terrier is the predecessor of both of the former listed breeds. And finally, there's the American Bully, commonly known as the Bulldog, weighing between 30 and 55 pounds and having a much more distinct look from the other 3, generally being more stocky, wide, and having shorter legs and a larger than proportionate head. All of these dogs come from ancestors that were... All of these dogs came from ancestors that were bred for fighting other dogs, but most of the qualities that made them so suitable for such barbaric games have now been bred out of them. On to my second main point, how pit bulls aren't actually aggressive as other breeds. Many people see a pit bull breed and are filled with fear, expecting to be attacked by them. This is really uncalled for. Yes, there have been many cases of pit bulls biting and attacking people, but they aren't the only breed to do so. According to theatlantic.com, you are much more likely to be bitten by a smaller terrier, such as a Pomeranian or a Chihuahua, than you are a pit bull. Pit bulls weren't bred to be people aggressive, only dog aggressive. A dog that wasn't able to be handled was useless in the fighting world because nobody would be able to handle him, and he would usually be put down. So the idea that pit bulls are extremely dangerous to people is incorrect. They are no more dangerous than any other dog. The aggressive qualities in pit bulls were bred out a long time ago. They are no longer bred for dog fighting, and responsible breeders have been selectively breeding the calmest and most gentle dogs in order to mellow them out. Large numbers of existing pit bulls make the statistics unfair. Because of so many people breeding their dogs, in this case most specifically pit bulls, there's an extremely disproportionate amount of pit bulls than there are other dogs. When you have so many of the same breed, it's natural that this is going to affect the statistics of what breed bites the most. If you have 300 pit bulls and 1 out of 100 bite, that's going to be 3 cases compared to if you have 100 labs and 1 out of 100 bites. So, finally, my last main point is why pit bulls are actually very good family pets. Pit bulls are actually very loving and praise-loving dogs. They love to please people. They love to greet people. They actually don't even make very good guard dogs compared to, say, Rottweilers, because they just don't like to scare people. They're always looking for approval. Pit bulls love children. They're extremely tolerant of children, and it's not uncommon to see kids playing dress-up and other cute games with them. If you're scared of a pit bull biting your child, then you should be scared of any dog biting them. In reality, pit bulls rarely ever attack unless they're provoked, whether through pain, fear, or certain training that has taught them to react to specific behaviors. And although they are sometimes dog aggressive, if they are raised with other animals, then they usually make very good co-pets. They are gentle even with the smallest of creatures. So, in this speech I talked about the different breeds of pit bulls, why they aren't actually as aggressive as people believe, and how they make very good pets. And for my conclusion, In 2019, there were more than 1.3 million pit bulls in shelters, so many more compared to other dogs because of the misunderstood and misconstrued facts about them. If only people would take the time to actually learn about them, there would be so many more lives made happy. So do your research and see if a pit bull might be right for your family. Thank you guys for watching.